Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Network. We're sitting with McKendree football coach Mike Babcock. Bearcats opened up Great Lakes Valley Conference play last Saturday on the road at William Jewell College. And Coach, the Bearcats, you said it in the postgame, perhaps their strongest first half of the entire season. 41 first half points en route to a 41-23 victory over the Cardinals of William Jewell. Talk about how that fast start really helped the Bearcats role in that contest.
Well, I mean, it just continues to build upon itself. You know, when the offense scores touchdowns, you know, the defense feels better about it. They can play loose, they can play fast, and they were able to come up with some big stops. We were able to capitalize on some turnovers by William Jewell, a bad punt that ended up, you know, going all the way down to inside the 5-yard line, an interception which ended up setting up another score. You know, we were able to kind of get rolling pretty quickly on that, so that was kind of a nice deal to start out the game with.
Offensively, big plays ruled the day. 7 plays of 30 or more yards, 75-yard touchdown pass from Isaac Fisher to Cameron James, 2 more long scoring strikes to Dustin Walls. And then you talked about the defense. Kyle Kirkpatrick with the big interception that set up a field goal. Stephen O'Block on special teams. Perfect day. He was the GLVC Special Teams Player of the Week. 5 extra points, 2 field goals. So you had to feel comfortable all 3 phases of the game clicking on Saturday.
You know, that was kind of nice. Something that we continue to stress, and you really saw it in this last game, is big plays. So who's going to come up with the big play? And, you know, being able to have Cameron James on a long touchdown pass, have literally back-to-back touchdown throws to the exact same receiver on the same play, you know, is kind of a nice way to kind of get things going. It creates momentum. It creates excitement. You know, and that's, you know, again, just continues to build upon itself, you know, with the entire team. So definitely a nice way to get it going.
More importantly, the Bearcats remain undefeated overall at 3-0, and they get off on the right foot in GLVC play, 1-0. A league that you know you got to be ready week in and week out. The Bearcats now return home for their next 2 conference games. Southwest Baptist University, the opponent for homecoming. That's a team, Coach, maybe the most improved team in the GLVC. 2-2. There are 2 losses coming to a ranked team, a team receiving votes, both by single-digit losses. And they come in off a 56-33 win where their running back goes for a school and GLVC record 258 yards.
This is a good football team that we're playing. I mean, this is a team that we have to be playing our best in order to have a great chance to beat these guys. I think they do a nice job offensively. They like to run the ball. But more importantly, you know, they've got a quarterback back there that if it's not open, he'll run with the ball as well. So they're a pro-style offense. You know, they really want to be physical up front. They really do a nice job, in my opinion, offensively. Defensively, they've got, you know, a strong safety that's leading the nation in interceptions. You know, you've got some really, really big guys up front that can move well, you know, and are physical. They like to run the ball, run to the ball, and hit. This is a good football team that we're playing, and I know our guys are excited to get it going.
Scoreboard could be very busy on Saturday. The top 2 offensive teams in the GLVC coming in. Southwest Baptist averages 40 points a game. The Bearcats come in averaging just over 39 a game. And last year, that sentiment was kind of mirrored. A 53-43 win. It was the first win of the season for the Bearcats, but an impressive effort offensively. Not only for McKendree, both teams close to 1,100 yards total offense in that game.
Yeah, there was a lot of back and forth in that game, and a lot of just score, you know, and whether that'll be like it this year, who knows? You know, that's why we play on Saturday. So, but like I said, I think the guys are looking forward to that challenge. You know, to play against a team that's great, pretty darn good, a lot better than last year, in my opinion. I think they're coached very well. I think they are sound in what they do. Again, just another great test for us.
More importantly, this game against Southwest Baptist opens up perhaps the Bearcats' toughest 4-game stretch of the season. After Southwest Baptist, the University of Indianapolis, the 3-time GLVC defending champions, come into town. Then you go on the road to face St. Joseph's College, always a threat to be at the top of the conference standings, and then a much improved Missouri S&T squad to finish that 4-game stretch.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we're not resting on the laurels of what we've done, you know, already. It's great that we've had a couple wins these last couple weeks. That's always what we try to strive for. But at the same point, we're coming to the meat of our schedule, and you know, the guys are really focused on Southwest Baptist. You know, whatever happens afterwards or who we play afterwards, that's, you know, definitely secondary to the task at hand, what we're going to do, and that's, you know, Southwest Baptist.
Bearcats 18-1 all-time at homecoming. Hopefully goes to 19-0 on Saturday. Coach, good luck against Southwest Baptist.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Scott.
We'd like to see you out at Lehman Field on Saturday, but if you can't make it, join Austin Legess for the broadcast of Saturday's game. Pre-game show at 12:45, kickoff at 1 on the Bearcat Sports Network at www.mckbearcats.com/watch.